My shirt got wet. Do you think? This is probably not allowed. Well, no jet for me. Probably for the best. Y'all gonna hear it, I guess. Oh shit! Yeah. Man, it's raining like crazy out here, and yeah, you know the drill. Turn on fog lights. Wipe off. Okay, we're gonna need to set a few things to go. All right, AC compressor. Love you, buddy. Well, no better time than the present. Let's see what we got going. Oh, mercy. Why'd you guys let me park this way? I mean, couldn't you have seen the consequences, fellas? Anyway. Slowly, because it's rainy as all get out here. Jeez. Okay. Just make sure both my windows are up. Yes, they are. We'll be taking a slow ride today. Really slow. Because rain is intimidating as fuck. Yep. Remember, I'm not able to read chat, so if you have anything to say, how many, probably zero of you, just remember I can't necessarily respond to it. It's probably going to be slightly, you know what, rockin' bomb. There you go. All four of you, you can see this rockin' bod that just did some motoring. Fuck yeah, dude. Alright, Oh, mercy. I should not be looking at y'all. I should be looking at the road. My bad. Oh, is that a C7 Corvette up there? Or is that... I think it's a C7. Yeah, you notice a lot of C7s around here. This is not the same one from a night ago, actually. This is an entirely new one. It sounded like a C7. Couldn't tell you what trim, but... Oh, I think it's going for that. Oh, I can go on. Yeah. Alright, we're up to temps here. That's good. That means I can be unafraid to rev my motor a little bit. Not to say I want to rev it super high or anything, but I don't have to be afraid to rev it higher than like 2,500. I really get distracted sometimes watching other people turn on the road. Just watching how their rear tires come along in front. It's really an interesting thing to me. I don't know why I'm so attracted to it, but I really do like to watch it. What do you think? 750 trillion dollars? Holy Jesus, I'm a fucking college student, dude. I don't have 7. Jesus. Be needy today, aren't you? Needy. Always remember when you're driving a stick-shifted turbocharged vehicle that you got to be careful about turbo lag. Even on small little twin scrolls like the KO4 Borg Warner, you got to be careful about turbo lag all of a sudden kicking in, because it'll spool faster than you're ready for. I tell you what, I've been maybe 1,800 revs, and I'm pushing down to get the next stoplight, second gear. Those wheels will spin. They'll try and take it to the right on this car, I guess. I think it's because I lightened up this side a little bit. The left side, and because the turbo's over there and the battery's over there. So that side's a bit heavier than this side, which I guess is, in theory, supposed to counterbalance the driver being on... Watch yourself, buddy. Being on the left side here. The problem with that is I'm 135 pounds. The average American is about 200. So, didn't quite work out. I'm not sure for it. Fucking behind me. Wait. Let's get him. Yeah. You can really feel the rear tire slip sometimes. It's all seasons, I bet. They're not particularly grippy given the tire compound, but it's they're decent tires. Obviously, like any tire, they perform better in the sun and with heat. And with rain right now, and the fact that we're not been driving for a long time, we're gonna have a little bit less grip than this optimal. And because we're on stoplight to stoplight right now, what we have is the tires aren't getting enough time to warm up, so they're gonna have a little less grip. I had to stop my shoulder and get too stiff. I would put my shirt on, but, you know, it's, fuck, dude. Colton, you're in 26? Oh, shit. Yeah, I should have been on my crap top, training on... Yeah. Should have installed Roblox, honestly. You got me. In fact, I should be playing right now. I should cast my phone screen, play mobile Roblox on my car's screen right here. That's what I want to do. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're tuning in, Colton. I hope this is your lunch break. You're going to find out very quickly this is extremely mundane. It's just me making random comments about whatever bullshit's on the road in front of me. This is not filtered hate. You're not... Yeah, you're not used to this. Oh, you shared it. Fuck yeah, dude. It's, I assure you, it's going to be, very safe content road-wise. I'm not sure about if this is even allowed what I'm doing right now without a shirt on. As for actual content, because I know Twitch banned that. I'm not sure YouTube does. I hope not. Somebody in there 4 doors down and decided they jump in front of me to get to the red light faster. Always a pleasure. Alright. 87 is not a terrible price, all things considered. Just trying to take it slow because of the weather condition right now. Going 35 and 45. I'm tempted to look at chat, but I don't want to. Not while it's very uncertain. I doubt there's anything there anyway. And I do in part have to tell myself that to keep the temptation lower. I do hate that about the Sky Redline, that you don't really have very good options for your windshield wiper. So much water. I felt some hydroplane back there. Heard it too. I don't know if y'all could. I feel like I was hearing it bounce off the fiberglass on the quarter panels. Just by the way the sound came about. It sounded kind of like water on fiberglass instead of water on steel. Just gotta keep it calm on the hydroplane and stuff. As long as we're calm about it, we don't really have that many problems about it. Intermittent windshield wiper settings are nice, but they're not the end-all be-all that I think General Motors wanted them to be. I'm not so much into Bob Dylan and GNR put together. So we had Century City. I don't know if you heard that one. Century City is actually a pretty neat one. We're gonna hydroplane just a little bit. Gotta be careful. Because the guy ahead of me doesn't have enough car or tire to make big enough tracks that I can follow. Or rather, let me put it this way. My tires are thicker than his, so I can't get a perfect follow through. Alright. Dude, what while drive? I briefly look back. Let me come to the stop here, and I'll check on you. You impudent bastard. Gonna listen to this while driving? Oh, you're driving too? Fuck yeah, dude. I say that too much. Heck yeah, dude. That's freaking awesome. Yeah, this here is Century City by Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. I don't know what they're calling that. I don't want to sound pretentious about it. So I usually just say Tom Petty, but I guess formally they'd be called Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. And I don't want to exclude the other guys, because it's not like the drums aren't important. It's just that Mr. Petty has a very good voice. Well, I guess his name isn't really. I don't know actually that much about Tom Petty. I gotta check Wikipedia out for him, see what I can find out. You know, it's really funny. I know for a fact a lot of people just hit this on their like you know what I mean, the YouTube Shorts thing where you scroll down and you find the live streams. I know a lot of people do that, Colton. So when they do, they'll be here like for like 5 seconds for just long enough for me to say fuck and they leave like 2 seconds later. I'm like, I guess they must have been very off-put by my personality. Jeez, that is a lot of rain. Yeah, Colton, make sure you're being careful here. It's pretty rainy around this side of the pond. I say it like you're in Britain, but I'm laughing too hard. I'm closing my fucking eyes, man. I'm laughing too hard. Yeah, make sure you're going slow. I do want to follow up on the accent thing I talked about earlier this morning, because I think it's really funny that people can do any accent that they want. I'm gonna try to put on a. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I kind of want to keep it on with the like LA one, because I know I have like basically a syncretic accent. Just okay. I'll put it this way: in my head, I have a syncretic accent between LA party boy and a guy who never left the farm or the plantation. So it creates this really fucking stupid accent that doesn't make sense. I guess, and I think it's because, we kind of grew up in a time period where rock stars were idolized, because they were considered the safe option to nostalgia bait. And resultantly, we're used to hearing all the, oh yeah dude, kind of voice stuff as the generic American accent. I feel like, I think Red Hot Chili Peppers really had something good to say about that when it came to the song Californication. Because it's true, I really do feel like during the, I guess, early to mid, maybe even late 2000s, we were faced with a time period where all of America was essentially trying to be like California. Because coming out of the cusp of the 90s, California was a really successful place. Nowadays, it's gotten a little wild about how things go there and what we think of them. But at that time, California was really looked up to. I think especially with the whole, I feel like the idea of Governor Schwarzenegger was a big thing to people. Oh shit, hold up. Yep, okay, that's fine. We were hydroplaning just a little bit. Saw somebody else do it. Make sure you're very cautious, Colton. That's an Infinity? A G? Is that a G30 or a G20? I'll do it. I was kind of afraid of this one guy trying to pull out in front of me. I don't think he would have been able to do it successfully. It was a right turn, so I think he would have either spun his tires and killed us both, or come out too slowly. I would have had enough stopping time and killed us both. Always get afraid about stuff like that. People pulling out, even when it's very obvious to pull. It's kind of like, I feel like I have this somewhat paranoid, schizophrenic person in my head that tells me, oh, they're gonna kill you. They're gonna kill you. He sometimes has his own voice. Not usually. Oh, it's a G20, guys. It's a G20. Yeah, it's a G20. No, I think it's not turning right, so it doesn't matter. It's a really small exhaust for what I assume is a V6. Oh, full plastic door handles too. It's an interesting vehicle. Man. Whew. So, sometimes I wonder if you could fall asleep just from the rain. Not from being tired, but from the rain alone. I have a theory that anybody can fall asleep with the right amount of sun and wind. I know it's probably a weird thing to say, but I think with that people are kind of designed to take naps. And not just take naps, but take naps in certain places and times of day. Because obviously people are designed to sleep at night. Like, not a controversial statement, I know. But I think also people were designed to take naps during the late afternoon. Or no, early afternoon, sorry. And wake up in the late afternoon after. Because obviously, it's not as though humans living perfectly naturally just had a perfect time sleeping every single night. Even animals don't. So I feel like the human condition, body-wise, has always been dealing with the imperfection. So our engineering, evolutionarily, became that we take naps in the late afternoon because that's when the sun and breeze permits it the most. You can look around your surroundings the easiest, and you can keep your temperature the easiest that way. I think that makes sense because we're also natively in the Sahel. So we're from a region where sun and wind are common. We're from a region where sun and wind give you an advantage both temperature-wise and in the perspective of looking for potential threats. So I think that it's how it works. Here's a fun one, by the way. Fun song. I'm gonna shut up and let you hear it a little bit. I'll probably get copy struck for it, but who fucking cares? It's a good speaker test, I guess. Look, I know I say appetite is worse than Chinese. That does not necessarily mean that I believe that appetite is without good things. Came here looking for some specs in the sky. I can give you. I'll turn down the Paradise City. Sorry, Cole. The Saturn Sky Redline, 2008. This one is from factory. A motor vehicle that sports 18-inch alloy wheels, weighs in just under 3,000 pounds, has a front mid-engine, rear-wheel drive layout, and can project from the flywheel 260 foot-pounds of torque and 260 horsepower. For the wheels, it's a bit more debated, but about 220 is the number on both. Now, this car has been tuned up a bit to make, 300 flywheel, 350-ish 300 flywheel horsepower-ish, and 350-ish flywheel foot-pounds. Now, how that's going to transfer the wheels, not my problem. I just know that it's more. It does make more boost now. From the fact that this come with a maximum of 20 psi boost. However, the fact of it is that at most elevations you weren't going to get. The fact of it is that at most elevations, you weren't going to see more than about 16 to 18 psi. I never saw more than 18 on the stock tune. Now, with aftermarket stuff, you can get that cranked up very high. I would recommend an intercooler if you're going to break more than 23 to 25. So, because of that, I think it's important that you remember that boost is not necessarily directly correlated to power. Having more boost just means you're pushing harder to push more air in. I think ultimately efficiency is what matters for turbocharging rather than boost itself. But more boost does actually help the KO4, the Borg Warner in here. I'm not going to take off very aggressively. I'm just going to let y'all know. I'll rev it a little. Just I'm not going to get crazy. I don't want to die here. Let's give it a go. Never fucking mind. This guy exists, I guess. Always the motherfuckers with I shouldn't be like this. So that's what it sounds like when you're driving. If you heard that, I'm not sure. It's not a particularly loud exhaust. It's not super quiet either, but it's not particularly loud. And because that is actually quite a fuel efficient, because of that, this is actually a quite fuel efficient video. Vehicle, god damn it. No, Jesus, a fuel efficient video, that's funny. Right, let me check my miles per gallon right now. I do believe I'm getting right around, yeah, I'm at 28.9. I've seen a little bit higher than 29 occasionally. It's not often. Okay. Answer me this. What the fuck are you doing speeding in rain? Like, genuinely. I don't understand you. I don't know. Let me say this. People say, it's just weird, it's 5 words. That's fucking bullshit. Yes, it is. The sign hath spoken, you motherfucker. It's crazy. I'm not feeling Adam's apple. Some say I never did. Well, I do like Nib. Nib is a fun one. If you know that one, you're a legend. Oh, is that a Shelby? Is that a Shelby Mustang? I think it might be. Fine, I'll forgive the Shelby Mustang for speeding in rain. Well, you fuckers in... Oh, it's just a GT. Never mind. But you're unforgiven. I will not forgive you if you drive an SUV. In fact, I hope you go to the circle of hell for fraud, because that sport in the term SUV is fraudulent. Yeah, that's right. Oh, what the hell? What's that? Gotta be careful. Can't see very much with all this fog. I did see your comment, Colton, about being careful. Thank you for being careful. I do value your life. I can't have you dying before you're fattened up for the harvest. You know, Thanksgiving really needed some lean meat as well. Turkey wasn't going to cut it. We already had too much ham. We're not doing chicken again. We always do Chick-fil-A. So we needed something a bit less porky. And we couldn't kill Landon, unfortunately. So we had to go and we had to go and chop you up later. It was a democratic vote, so don't worry. You're being killed by the will of the people. So, oh, the Mustang and I are going the same way. Well, vaguely. Oh, he doesn't have the progressive turn signals. No. Man, that's bullshit. This guy don't have. Ford did him dirty. They did not even give him the good turn signals on his Mustang. That's fucked up. Yeah, look at that. Nothing. That's crazy. Ford did this man dirty. Ford Motor Company, fix this man's taillights now! Ooh, got a left turn. Where's my Papa John's? Oh, you fucker. Why did you have to speed up, stupid Beamer? Let's go for it. Here we go. Yep, that's the way to do it. And I can't wait to get removed from YouTube. Because someday I'm going to say something like, I hate Beamers. And it's going to misinterpret that. I just hate BMWs, okay? It's nothing against anybody else, any particular group that might have a similar sounding derogatory name. And I'm technically allowed to say because some guy, anyhow. This is a strange stop sign, honestly. I don't really know why they do this, but they have a flashing red light above it, even though the stop sign is still there on all sides. I mean, it's a functional, visible stop sign, so I don't fully understand what the hype is for. I don't know. Maybe it's because on one of the sides I don't have a sign that warns about the stop sign. Maybe. That's just speculative, though. I don't know what the actual regulation is for if and when they can and can't do that. I don't think I'll go to that. I'm not going to shoot it. I'm just going to buy it from the store like a normal person. Or I could do what I did about 3 Thanksgivings ago. Actually, I made eggs with carrots, and I think you ought to try it someday. Colton, I don't know if you're still watching, but if you try that, make sure you mix in cumin, garlic powder, and onion powder. That's carrots and eggs on their own don't necessarily taste the best, but it's when you mix them in properly. Make sure you dice the carrots up properly. Also, if you can, put in probably bacon. Put in some some onion and bell pepper as well, and then you'll have a good egg set up. Maybe some tomato. Tomato's a bit more controversial because it's not sweet, but it's a little sweeter. It's sweeter than a vegetable, let me put it that way. It has more natural sugars. So because of that, sometimes when you go to mix it in, it can get a little bit unbalanced feeling. And there's a Hummer. That guy in the Hummer there actually has the same transmission that I do. But apparently not brights because fuck it, turn them on. They burn my retinas out. Oh, there's 4 of y'all. That's neat. I'm not feeling that side though. Not really one to. Oh, hey, how to get this stream taken down? Let's play a song with. Oh, I knew I actually said the word. Okay. I mean, I don't know if I can. I'm questioning, man. I'm one of those questioners. Not super seriously. I think it's pretty obvious that I'm most of the way just a straight-ass pasty boy, but I've had questions. Mostly because of Dean, honestly. And I mean, I know I joke about this, but I'm being a little bit genuine. Not fully, but a little bit. I don't think of myself as gay. I don't think of myself as gay. Well, I came out of left field because you didn't know I was talking about somebody talking about the word that you now understand the meaning I'm trying to get at. Yeah. And I'm not going for it. Dumbass risk to take. Down slowly. Gotta get it. Egos switching to the gears slow and steady. Yes. Good shifts. Well, fifth gear. Yes. Quite like it. Now we do need to be careful on the upcoming curve that we need to take from home. For that curve. That curve actually, I understeered pretty bad on. Nearly had an accident. I wasn't even trying to go fast, and they clarify. It was it was just that's a whole fucking river right there. I'm gonna slow down a pretty fair deal for this. I'll try not to get out of third gear, but I think it's pretty obvious that we're gonna be going really slow. I mean, under 20 miles an hour. Alright. That was fine. Oh, the ups guy. I don't like calling it UPS. I call them ups. Yep. Ups. Oh god, that's a deep ass puddle. Oh, there it was. See, now we're getting taken off YouTube. Yep. There he goes again. I can't believe you'd say that. Mark Knopfler, how dare you? I mean, don't you know how much what is it, damage you've done to the RGB gamer community by saying a single word? I mean, you basically did the 9/11 of gay people right there, dude. How could you do this? I haven't listened to too much, but Brother's Arms is a pretty good album. I think that's the name of it. I do forget sometimes. I've ended up forgetting a lot of stuff I really wish I had. Doesn't that sound interesting to me? It's just that for whatever reason, my mind, man, I can't keep my memories in there. They keep on just floating out. I don't know where they go. Find the way up for fucking Narnia, man. It's crazy. I know y'all can relate. Everybody has that stuff. My problems aren't very unique in truth. I just happen to, I guess, not be experienced enough life-wise to make any assertions about what is and isn't normal. You know, I don't have enough life experience to really factor in how normal my problems are. I don't know. I'm not feeling that one. I don't like that gap. I could have done it, but I don't like the gap. I like this, though. Jeez. Man. Felt some wheel spin back there. Just trying to get off the line. Probably used a little too much clutch though, so that's a little bit on me. And I was feeling pressure because there was a guy behind me. not like behind me, but coming up there. So the guy behind me now was that, I don't know if you can put in space. I was taking a left turn, there was a guy on my right that was coming along, not super fast. I thought he was going faster than he actually was. So resultantly, he looked fast, but he wasn't really going that fast. So I felt pressure to press the accelerator pedal a little bit harder, and also use a bit more of the clutch pedal. Alright. This turn is relatively free. Not that it's usually something that you have to pay money to use, but... Well, I know that's not true. I guess theoretically you pay taxes to use the road. So, it's not a toll. You don't have a random toll on some fucking random... No, on some... I don't know how to put this. Basically, there is not an unexpected toll on that road. I'm just saying that usually you don't need to worry about there being anyone else in that curve. Getting a good temperature on coolant right now. Got 194. 194 is not bad. Oh, that's strange. There is a trucker here in the left lane. That's not usual this turn right here. Yep. It's just you, Colton, I guess. Oh well. Maybe one of these days I'll make a pretty cool compilation of my best thoughts here. My best driving thoughts. I feel like we do have really good thoughts when we drive, just because we're zoned in. So, resultantly, because we're all zoned in, all our best thoughts get put there. But because we don't record them or write them down, they all get lost. It's kind of sad, because there's so many great thoughts you have while you're driving, but you don't write them down, and you don't archive them. Archives are what keep this world moving, man. Archives, I think, are just ultimately what matters the most in terms of human thought. Because it's very likely that a lot of the concepts that we take for granted these days in how medicine and how physics work were thought up or realized in a more rudimentary form by somebody just doing something when they were zoned in. Like, I'm sure somebody realized at some point how, the centrifugal force that a helicopter uses to rise. I'm sure somebody thought of that just while they were in the bathroom, maybe while they were taking a shower, or while they were riding a horse, just doing anything that was considered mundane and let you zone in. But they didn't really track it. They didn't make a note out of it, so it just got lost. And because it got lost, there was no way to make any use out of it. It became useless deadweight thought. There's an economic term for you, deadweight. But I instead of saying deadweight loss, I said deadweight thought. So I'm clever. See? So now we got a Red Hot Chili Pepper song playing called Dark Necessities. Is anybody a fan of that one? I'm quite a fan of that one. That's why I have it on my personal playlist. Traveling beside Jason's home now, actually. I don't rev like I used to nearby him. Ultimately, I realized my exhaust is not loud enough for it to hit him, so I'm just going to have to straight pipe it. There's a Saturn view over there on the right, which I think is very neato, for lack of a better term. Lord of mercy. So we are coming up near the end of the stream here, Colton. If you want to start turning this off before you get redirected to 100,000 random YouTube shorts. I don't think I'll come up with anything very compelling in these last maybe. Oh, hey, an old Beetle. Anyway, I don't think that I'll come up with anything very compelling within the next maybe 4 minutes that we have here, and that's tuners, probably more than 3 or 2. However, if you want to watch or not, I think that's your choice. So we're going to take a right turn here. Yep, just go on by a church. Not actually in the parking lot. I don't use the parking lot for it. I just happen to go beside it a lot because it's on a similar route to how I get home. They're just and they're a helpful way to skip the main road that always gets crowded. Days like these kind of do mess me up in the head while I'm driving, because my first crash that I ever got into happened on one of these kinds of days. It's not severe or anything, not like it used to be, but it's a thing.
Sure, it's a pizza thing. Let's go.
What? No, huh? Look, all I'm saying is that it kind of messes me up on the brain a little. Makes me fearing for my life, kind of, always on edge. I can try and remedy it by having the temperature in the car be something nice, by having some nice music on, but fundamentally, I mean, it's gonna stick there. I think that's how it is with a lot of things. You gotta be really careful about doing how you live, because if you don't, you'll just have these random, usually easy and mundane things become terrifying. Remember that. Stay safe. Oh, because my shirt is extremely wet. Anyway, watch it. Bye.